The Table of Diversity at Home poster is here, and I want you to think about the periodic table of elements from your high school or college chemistry class. Now, instead of those chemical elements, substitute it for elements of identity. So things like race, gender identity, sexual orientation, disability, family makeup, languages spoken, so on and so forth. And you have the Table of Diversity at Home, a tool that parents and educators can use with their kids, teens, and young adults. You can get this poster at DEIstartsathome.com. That's DEIstartsathome.com. And when you get the poster for the month of September, we are including a DEI experiment at no additional cost. Now, I am super excited about the DEI experiments. We've been doing this for a while. We're switching up the format so that it is a physical thing and not just a digital thing, because as parents, as educators, we got a lot going on. And we don't always have time to pull something up on our phone, then take it to the printer, and we don't have time for all that. So we've made it easy. It's going to be mailed directly to you along with your Table of Diversity poster and the DEI experiment. Think about this. When you were in your chemistry class and you were doing that experiment, you know the one I'm talking about, where you combined the baking soda and the vinegar, you maybe added a little bit of food coloring in there, and you created the volcano. Think of the essence, the atmosphere that surrounded you as you were doing that. You probably had an instructor or a facilitator who was guiding you step by step on what needed to happen. So it was very structured. You probably also were in a very safe space. So they went over, how to take care of yourself, how to ensure that you are successful. But in the event that you messed up, you got something wrong, you could try again until you got it right. And then it also was something that once you learned the kind of the principle behind it, you could apply it to other things. And all of those things, the essence of what you experienced in your chemistry class, think of that in the DEI experiments. So this is a structured opportunity to go on a journey of learning and unlearning for the entire family. It is age appropriate, so it works for kids, teens, young adults, but also grown-ups, because we'll probably have something to learn too. It is a safe way to learn, so there are a lot of ways that I prepare whoever has this wonderful document to prepare a space so that learning is safe and fun. But it also leads to action, and I think that that's one of the most important things, is that you're not just consuming information. You're not just learning, but you're translating it into meaningful action, both in your home, in your community, in your neighborhood, in your kid's school, in your church, everywhere. You can even take this to work. This is not just a resource and a tool for learning about the basics of, a particular community, in this case, the Hispanic and Latino community, but it's an opportunity to dig a little bit deeper and to make connections and to immerse yourself in the environment so that you can learn in a way that is authentic, that leads to just some really meaningful actions. So you get this when you purchase the Table of Diversity at Home poster at DEIstartsathome.com. And this month's experiment is on Hispanic Heritage Month. And my son, this is just so coincidental, but also so exciting. My son is in kindergarten and he is learning Spanish. And I remember when I learned Spanish, probably starting in high school, but we would learn the language and the culture. And I want to make sure that my son is having that same experience where he's learning the language, but he's also having an opportunity to learn about the various cultures that are, within the Hispanic and Latino community. So this is also your family's opportunity to go on a journey of learning and unlearning using the Table of Diversity at Home. And each month we do this. So this is just the start of, your family going on this journey in a way that is age appropriate, that is fun, but it's also transformative. So DEIstartsathome.com, and you'll get your first DEI experiment mailed directly to you. See you then.